So people, in this video I'm going to be showing you and breaking down how to find your ideal customer so you can then write better ad scripts, better ad copy for your website that will in turn help you convert more customers. It's a very simple strategy. You only need a few tools. I'm going to run through it on this document for you now. It's going to be very simple to follow, and you can implement this straight away and start getting more sales. So if you're interested in that, continue watching. And yeah, don't mind the fucking shit haircut. I've just been to the barbers and they've absolutely fucked me up. But let's continue with the video. So, going to keep this short and sweet so it's quick for you, quick for me, and we can get through this very sharp, and you can implement this to your store straight away. So, firstly, we need to understand what it actually is your ideal customer avatar. So what I mean by this is when you're selling your product, you want to understand exactly who is going to be buying, so then you could adjust your messaging accordingly. You can make better ads, you can make better ad copy, you can make better landing pages, so in turn you get more sales, more money in your back pocket. In this example, I'm going to be using a smoothie blender, a portable smoothie blender, a shit product, but it's going to help you understand what sort of things I'm going to be looking for, and I'm going to be showing you the tools that you could use to gather this information. So the first thing you need to do is just get a blank document on your PC, on your laptop, whatever it is, so that we can work through every single section. Where are you going to find this information? It's going to be on YouTube videos, comment sections, Reddit forums, Amazon reviews, Facebook comments on your competitors' websites. You can look at their reviews. Within all of these different platforms, you're going to find so much information about how the customer acts with, like, in terms of your niche of product, the product exactly. You're going to understand what benefits and features they value the most, what pain points they had before buying the product, why did they buy the product. If there's anything going wrong with the product, you're going to understand why, what's going wrong with it, so you could handle that objection. And just knowing as much information as possible about your product, about your niche, will help you generate so much more ideas when it comes to ad copy, hooks, landing page copy, and it's just going to create like an ecosystem. You're going to get more inspiration, more ideas, and if you have it all down on a Word document, you can then feed this to ChatGPT or any other AI platform to get scripts, and then even copy for statics and that sort of thing. So we're going to go through these one by one, covering each single topic. You're going to gather information for each of these parts, put them in the document, and then you put it in ChatGPT and then ask it for whatever you want: hooks, ad scripts, copy, whatever it is you want to use it for. So the first thing that we want to cover is challenges and pain points. So for this product, we want to identify what's stopping the customer from achieving their goal, and the pain point, which is what frustrations or fears are they experiencing currently before they know anything about your product. So for the blender, a challenge may be that they struggle to maintain a healthy diet due to lack of time, or they find it hard to stick to health goals while juggling work and social life. These are just completely made up responses from ChatGPT, but you can kind of understand how this would be relevant to your product. You want to say yours might be a back posture corrector. A challenge may be that they can't afford to go out for expensive massages and they can't afford to get proper work done on it, so they need something at home. A pain point is that when they sit down at their work, they're always got a sore back. When they finish the work, they don't have time to go to the gym because they're so sore they can't do anything. Things like this, if you could identify the challenges and pain points, you could then identify your customers' specific needs and then provide them with a solution, which is going to be your product. Then we're going to move over to goals and values. Goals are, what does your customer want to achieve with your product? So if you present and serve them your ad, what does that provide them? And also, what do they prioritize in your product? Is it the benefits and features of the product, or is it the solution that it solves? So for this product, the blender, a goal could be they want to eat healthier, include more fruits and veggies in their diet. A value could be that they prioritize its lightweight, portable product that they could take to the gym. So the fruits and veggies part also ties into the fact that they could take it to the gym. The features and benefits can relate to the goals and values that they may have, or it could just be that it solves a very specific issue that you found online. So again, go through YouTube, go through Reddit, go through Amazon reviews, figure out what do people want when they buy this product. Does your product provide the goal that they want when they buy. Once you've found that, you're going to be able to understand what your customers actually want to achieve, and then you can prioritize this and align your product's benefits within your ads. You could show the product benefits within the ad that they want and be more specific with it. Then finally, you want to cover the objections and questions that they may have before buying your product. So putting these two things before, putting them together, and then figure out, right, what's a customer potentially going to get put off by. Again, go online, go through all these different platforms, figure out what issues do they have that stops them from buying. So for this, you want to cover, again, as we see here on the screen, what might stop them from buying, what do they need to know before they buy. So if they do have something that's stopping them from buying, you could cover that. You could handle that objection by showing them a certain feature that stops them from worrying about that. So the examples could be for this, an objection could be, will the blender be powerful enough to crush ice or frozen fruits? Is it easy to clean? Is it worth the price compared to a regular blender? What separates your product from the rest? What different features does it have? Is it got a longer battery life? Is it more powerful? Whatever it is, figure it out online. See why your product is better than the regular. You always want to make sure that your product is seen as the original. You want to be seen as the best, and you want to compare yourself to others, to competitors, and make sure that they know, the customer knows, that you're the best product on the market and you need to buy from them. Questions could be something as simple as, how long does the battery last? Can I carry it in my gym bag without it leaking? How many smoothies can I make in one charge? Again, these are just ChatGPT written responses. I want you to figure this out for yourself. Go through each of these. Take your time on it as well. Don't just rush through it. I want you to actually take a lot of time to figure out what people are saying online. What information can you figure out? What are people saying about the product? So you could compile this together and actually understand what your customer wants. And then in your head, you're going to be able to make the best ads possible, trust me. So what can you do with this information? With the info, you could create a much more targeted ad. You could call out your specific type of customer avatars within your video ads, within your statics, and the most common pain points. And you could cover the benefits and features that they like most about the product. So targeted messaging, craft hooks that actually resonate with your customer, addressing specific challenges or desires that the customer may have. You can address pain points, highlight how your product solves common issues, making customers feel understood. Make the ad feel like it's actually talking to them. Create that emotional response so that they actually buy. You want to cover objections, anticipate and address concerns with your content that is going to build trust and also reduces hesitation on them purchasing. You could also unlock new audiences. So what we mean by this is you might have a very, very standard ad that currently performs well and you could get sales with that ad. What happens if you had another ad that was targeted to a completely different audience with a different pain point? Well, if that turns into a winning ad, you've then got two audiences with two different ads targeting two different people spending even the same amount on the Facebook ad account, and you're going to be able to scale more because you've got more people to serve these ads to. You could also optimize your ad performance. This kind of ties into the last point. You could test and refine campaigns to discover what the most responsive audience is. So if you're testing a product, you could figure out 4 or 5 different types of customer, 4 or 5 different pain points, test these, see what responds best, see what customers actually buy from, see what ads they buy from, and then double down on that and create more ads towards that audience. You could use this to create ad scripts. You could get your full document. If you go through this step by step, write down all the information in the document, feed it to ChatGPT, ask it to create you hooks, ad scripts, call to action. Even if you don't use these ads directly, these scripts directly, it will give you that inspiration to help you write your own ads that get sales on Facebook. And lastly, you can enhance your landing page copy. So again, use this information to target the customer specifically. Have all of these like objection handling on the landing page, so when they read through your landing page, or even a listicle, which would work extremely well for something like this, you could have specific listicles that go towards each type of customer, each type of pain point, so it's going to resonate with them more, create that emotion, and they're going to buy, they're going to impulse buy, because they're going to feel like the ad and the website's talking to them. They know the problem that you're having and they've got the solution for it. We've got a really good offer on here, buy it, it's right in front of you. That's how Facebook ads work. You want to make it as easy as possible within your funnel on Facebook, from them seeing the ad to go into the landing page, reading your copy, it resonates with them, and then they're going to purchase. Hopefully all of this made sense. I made it as short and sweet as possible. Again, to summarise, you want to use YouTube, Amazon, Facebook, comments, anywhere you could find to discover your customers' core beliefs and challenges. You want to have their values and goals with the product, and also you want to cover their objections and potential questions prior to buying the product. Basically, write all that down, feed it to ChatGPT in any way you want for ad scripts, copy, landing page copy, and just use it for inspiration to create a better dropshipping store. Hopefully you found that useful, and I will see you in the next video.